So here I am, nice and early. I'm all set up. A camcorder in one shooting window. A shooting bag. Primos Gen 2 sticks. A cup of coffee on go. Rifle's ready to go. My Brynite head torch. Shooting bag. Some other accessories. Game bag just in case I get lucky. There we go, just waiting for daybreak. Shouldn't be long, about 15 minutes I reckon. As you can see, it's still quite gloomy and dark in woods this morning. And our first visitor turn up. ATN's struggling a little bit, it's a little bit grainy. Even though it was grainy, made short work of that first squirrel. Always nice to get first one on deck. There's a little bit of thrashing about, but it's just involuntary nerves really, body shutting down. So here's my nemesis on this particular morning. Eastern grey squirrel, imported from USA many years ago as ornamental pets. They're really well populated in UK, and they're notorious for the damage that they like to do, particularly stripping trees of the bark. They ring strip them. If they get all the way around a branch or a full tree, it will kill tree eventually. I'm just sat watching. I can see some movement just to right at feeder on woodland floor. We've got another grey squirrel thinking about coming to feeder, and that's exactly why them branches are in place. It just gives them a leg up and a bit of an helping hand to get itself onto the platform and base at feeder and provide me with a nice shot. This is how you want them to sit, straight on like that, or side on, as long as it's presenting a good shot and they sat on their haunches and they're nice and still. Yeah, I mean, you can see how spacious it is. It's an old shed, and I've covered the roof with a tarp, and I've put some like limbs of trees or branches as supports for the roof. It's held up now for about maybe 2 years, 3 years. This is camcorder footage. Apologies for if it's a little bit like shaky. Got a camcorder a little bit too close to the rifle. I must be a bit rusty. So what you're picking up is slight movement from the rifle that's interfering with camcorder, but it's not too bad. But that's why you're seeing that little bit of shakiness. Here's the ATM view. You see it's having a quick look. Wait for it to sit back up. Nothing wrong with that shot. It's thrashing around. It's flicking all that wheat or mixed corn all over the place. I'm pleased with that. Here it is in slow motion, just to show you its shot placement. And it's an instant lights out for that squirrel. I have missed being out in woods. It was magical being back in there, listening to birds sing, having some peace and quiet. They were really good for the soul. I felt really relaxed when I come back. Really happy to be back in my natural environment, as I'd like to think of it. They're great to watch wildlife in area. There were quite a few little birds, blue tits, robins. Morning everyone. So it's really good to be back in woods. I've had quite a successful morning so far. Now it's time to ask a big favour. So obviously I've been inactive on YouTube for about 4 months, I think. I've explained that before in a different video, but just had a bit of chill out time. I'm back for winter season, hoping to get loads of new content, particularly on magpies and crows through winter. We're targeting them more than I have done in recent years. Now, favour I'm asking is, because I haven't been very active on YouTube, algorithm on YouTube won't recommend me videos, which means I won't get as much reach, I won't get as many views. So what I want you all to do, if possible, pick a playlist on my channel, pick a device, laptop, iPad, phone, TV, whatever, click play on that playlist. Now I don't expect to sit there and watch a couple of hours worth of videos, but you can just let it play in background, let it just run away, and then continuous views and people picking my playlists. It'll boost my algorithm and it'll mean that YouTube recommend me videos. That'll massively help my channel out without any activity in that 4-month period where everything's been quiet. So thanks in advance. If you can, it'll be great. If you can't, then that's alright, of course. But thanks for watching, and hit that playlist. Thank you. It weren't too much longer. I noticed a little bit more movement. It was a nice pleasant morning to be in woods. Sun was shining. A little bit overdressed. I've got like my carp fishing suit on that I wear in middle of winter when it's absolutely freezing. This suit keeps me lovely and warm, really well insulated. Another squirrel picked up with camcorder again, and it's just sat on top of feeder. If they sit there long enough like that, they're going to get shot. And here's ATM footage again. It's lovely to see them just roll like that. Again, plenty of thrashing about. I think this were either a late season youngster from last year or a youngster from this year. And they're generally full of adrenaline. Similar to a rabbit, when you shoot a young rabbit, they do a lot more thrashing about. But it comes to rest. I'm pleased with another clinical shot. I'm happy with setup. I'm happy with session so far. I'm just following my usual routine now. Stop recording. Put rifle nice and secure. And just sit back, relax. Take in sights and sounds. And wait for some more visitors. Beautiful setting. We are approaching winter. You know, it's end of October now in UK. There's still plenty of leaves on trees. They are dropping fast. I'd expect over the next 4 weeks all these leaves will be gone. And we really will be into bleak winter time. There's another squirrel, hungry to feed. This one didn't hang about. Waiting for it to settle. Turns its back to me. Not going to take that shot. I'm going to wait. Now that shot didn't go to plan. I'm going to put it down to a little bit of rustiness. I held onto the shot a little bit too long, and just as I squirts trigger, squirrel decided to dip. Shot went a little bit low. That's not nice, and we all want a clean, ethical kill. But this is a real-time live environment, you know, and we're shooting live quarry. Here's ATM view. These things do happen from time to time. You've got to be quick, concise, and get that second follow-up shot in. As you can see from this additional footage, that's exactly what I did. That quick follow-up shot did job. It finished squirrel off. There were minimal suffering. It's not what you want. You just got to get that quick shot off, finish them off quick, and deliver a swift death. That's all I usually do. If I do have a bad shot like that, I'll take a little bit of time out, and that's exactly what I do. A bit of reflection time, understand what I did wrong. It was timing. That squirrel sat there for too long. What I should have done is let it dip back down, get another piece of food, sit back up, then take my shot. It hung there for a while, and I let shot off, and I should have waited, but you live and learn. It's happened now. You move on from it, clear your mind, reconcentrate, and then get ready for next visit to tip feeder. So a perfect way to regroup. Pour yourself a coffee, have a little think about what went wrong, and think about what you're going to do differently next time, and how you're going to put things right. Here's MV200, one leaf MV200, they're night vision binoculars. I use these for recording sometimes. I'm going to use them a bit more as well because quality of footage is really good. Well, it's been quite a busy morning so far. We've got another grey coming up to feeder. There's a few bodies on floor. This one's a little bit wary. We're back to camcorder footage. Happy with that. Back on point. Another clean kill. What that does, installs confidence again. Like I say, I'm confident that rifles bang on zero. Done plenty of testing. So any errors is down to user error rather than kit. What I always do when I've shot some quarry is I'll just track them briefly Make short reactions normal to me. Yeah, they're thrashing about. It is involuntary muscle spasms and movement. It's just inhibition and body shutting down, but you can tell difference when it's not a clean kill. It's not long again. There's some more action coming my way. Usual routine. Rifle on trigger sticks. Front end at rifle sat on shooting bag. It's nice and comfy, nice and steady. Got another squirrel at bottom at feeder. There's plenty of wheat at bottom. Squirrels have an habit of scratching food out, scraping it from feeder, looking for tasty morsels, and they chuck a lot of it on woodland floor, but that benefits other wildlife, brings pheasants in. See this one, bit twitchy, bit nervous. It don't matter where he's at, whether they're on feeder or base at feeder, you know what's going to happen. I really have missed being out in woods. Just watching wildlife, watching day go by. It don't matter what you're watching. The little birds, you know, you see storks, you see buzzards, see other birds of prey like sparrowhawks. It's not always about shooting, just about enjoying the moment, enjoying what nature's got to offer you on any particular day. I've got MV200 up now, trying to capture a little bit of footage. And initially, squirrel comes to feeder, but we don't hang about very long. But you can see image quality on this first little clip. But unfortunately, the sun decided to be directly in front of the eye. It was shining straight on me. So it ruins the next little clip a bit. You get this haziness. But it's clear enough to see it shot. Then you'll even see with ATN piece of footage just after this clip. Even ATN we're getting a little bit of glint off sunlight. You get your low winter sun this time of year. But it will move as the season moves on. No arguments with that shot. Nice clean kill. The sun comes to rest. You can see as I tilted scope down to sort of watch movement on floor, the sunlight issue disappeared. Happy with that. Got myself back on winning ways. Got myself back into my routine, my consistency with my shooting. and so far it's going really good. Just done a pick-up. Last couple of squirrels were getting a bit twitchy on feeder, so thought go and do a pick-up. That way they might just come to feeder a bit easier. So I've been using trusty Air Arms Ultimate Sporter S510. It's got ATM 4K on top, and I use JSP Exacts 0.177 10.24 grain. With Primus Gen 2 trigger sticks. Now some people are probably expecting me to change outfits or rigs. There's no need. This is absolutely spot on. I'd put it away for I think 4 months. Got it out, test zero, and it was still spot on. And obviously it's locked away, it's secure in a like room temperature environment, so no fluctuations in temperature out like that. So I wouldn't expect it to have lost zero, but absolutely phenomenal, and it's done really well this morning again. Alright, I'll just head down now, check feed levels. It's been filled up for a couple of weeks this, but I've had 6 squirrels. There are a few more in the area as well that won't commit to feeder, I think because their body's on ground, but so it'll be interesting to see what sort of level it's got in it. We'll have a little look now. It's gone down by half. It's probably what I'd expect. There you go, that's the lid back on. So I've been another couple of weeks before I come back here anyhow. So I know, bring a sack of wheat, get it filled up. Well, for the first session out, really pleased. Ended up with 6 greys. There's 5 does there, 1 buck. All, well, a couple of slightly smaller ones, particularly that one at end, probably this year's young, probably end of last year's young. So that's good. Freezer running low, so these 6 will go in. Some wild meat for freezer. Time to get it stocked back up, I guess. Hey up everyone. So I had a good morning. It's been really nice to be back in woods. 6 squirrels on deck. Pleasing for anybody's session that. It's just been nice to be back out here, and I'm really looking forward to the winter season. So thanks for sticking around. I know that inactivity has probably not been great for you as a viewer, but there'll be plenty more to come now. So earlier on in the video I asked a favour about watching playlists and stuff like that, but you'll know on this channel I do a bit of wild cooking and shooting, but what I've decided to do is I've decided to separate that. So Covid Hunter channel is just going to be purely for shooting and hunting, other little bits and bobs, but I've created a second YouTube channel called The Hunter's Harvest. I'll put a link in the description to this video. If that's your kind of thing as well, please cross over to that channel, give me a sub. There's no content currently, but there will be over the next couple of weeks. I'll start getting videos on there as well. So yeah, if you'll do me another favour, like I said, morning of favours, just have a look at that channel. If that's your thing, give me a sub, and it'd be nice to get that growing and dedicate that to wild cooking. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me asking for favours this morning. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.